That was beautiful.
Perfectly in sync. So hi, welcome back to episode 2 of the Chorus Effect podcast.
Woo! Thanks for all the love on the first episode.
Oh, hell yeah. We have gotten a lot of good vibes sent our way.
Yes.
A lot of people have hit follow, subscribe, and we're pretty excited about that. And hopefully we just get the numbers growing and growing. However, we did get one complaint.
Ooh, yeah.
The audio.
Mm-hmm.
We're sorry.
It was my fault.
No.
I ruin everything on the part of.
Hey. I'll beat your fucking ass. Anyway.
So I'm closer to the mic now. I'm sorry.
Remember, we have never done anything like this before.
We are just winging it.
Yes.
But I think it was a good first attempt.
Absolutely. I felt pretty bad after as I was leaving your apartment after the first recording session, because I got a text from my father.
Oh, right.
And he said, hey, where can I listen to your podcast when it comes out? And you might be asking, well, why'd that make you so sad?
And then I would invite you to listen to the first episode again.
Yeah, we don't really want our parents listening to this.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah?
I didn't even tell mine that we started. They have no idea what's going on in my life right now.
Oh, jeez. What a rude awakening it would be if they ever found it.
I don't even think I ever told them that we came up with a name.
Wow.
I could have, but I don't think I did.
I thought you were about to say, I don't even think they know what a podcast is.
They might have a loose interpretation. Well, Anthony had one.
Oh, yeah?
Before. Yeah, it was called The Starve.
The Starve.
Yeah, I don't remember what they did. I think, okay, from what I remember, that they, brought on, local artists.
Oh, cool.
And, because he was, right in the, center of Buffalo, where a bunch of shit was always going on, so that was pretty cool. But that's the only thing I remember from it.
Oh, nice. The Starve.
The Starve.
What an interesting name.
Yeah, I don't know how long that lasted, because like I said, my memory is that of a goldfish.
Yeah, it's... well, actually, goldfish actually don't have terrible memory.
What?
Yeah, actually.
Where did that come from?
That's a myth.
I was actually Googling some shit one day, and it said elephants don't have good memory. And I was like, that goes against everything I've ever known.
Well, I mean, they at least can remember where, other elephants have died.
That's morbid.
Well, yeah, but it's an evolutionary thing. In mammals, they,
Hey, girl, I know a spot I could take you.
So,
my buddy died over here.
It's a giant step in the evolution of cognition to be able to, hold meaning to death.
Ooh, okay.
It might be a stretch to say that's what elephants are doing, but if they remember where a fellow elephant has passed away, you could argue that they hold a meaning to that,
right,
to the idea of an elephant passing away.
Well, that's something we see all the time, right? That, even in dogs, they, recognize... that one video, I don't know if maybe you know what I'm talking about, where it's just this husky, I think it is, just, crying at their owner's grave.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Hyperventilating.
I can't watch those.
Oh, I can't. I saw it once and I was like, this poor, what do you do for it?
Yeah.
And the person in the background is just like, we miss her too. And it's like, dear God.
Yeah. I am fascinated by that stuff. Just the levels of cognition animals actually have. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but there's a video of this guy running an obstacle course with a chimpanzee. They're going through it together, and at the end of the video, the man the chimp climbs to the top of the course first, and the guy fakes that, he's having trouble. Mm-hmm. So the chimp comes over and he puts his hand out for the guy and helps him up. And then the guy puts his fist out and the monkey fist bumps him. The chimp fist bumps him, sorry.
That is amazing.
Dude,
I
seriously.
love chimpanzees.
The caption was, y'all can't tell me we're not related.
Dead ass. No, oh my God, no. I love monkeys in general. I feel like they're just so cool.
I find them cool. I don't find them cute. I don't see how people can find them cute. Gorillas, I think, are badass.
As babies.
I don't know.
Baby chimps. They got big bellies.
I don't know about that one, dog. So that was a really cute introduction.
Yeah.
However, I do want to make sure that our parents are not listening. So
get out.
Just to be sure, Hayley. So top 3 fetishes. What's up?
No, we weren't gonna do this. I thought we were gonna save it.
I simply wrote down right here. Top number 1. Fetishes.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Let me see.
There you go.
Aye.
Fetishes. Specifically to make sure that mom and dad are not listening.
3 of them?
We don't have to, but if you want to go for it,
I don't. You go first because I have to think about it.
I do. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I know only 3. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, hi everyone. Welcome to the Chorus Effect After Hours.
No, don't do that.
Why don't we go for like the weirder ones?
Speak for yourself. I don't think mine are that weird.
All right, fuck you too. BDSM. Mm-hmm. Thoughts? For those who don't know, BDSM stands for bondage.
I can't help you.
Is like,
I don't remember.
Everyone probably thinks I'm so stupid because I was about to tell you what BDSM stands for. I know what the B, the S, and the M stand for.
Bondage and discipline, also dominance and submission.
The S and M stands for sadism and masochism, right?
Sadokism, apparently.
Sadokism
And
That's
masochism.
Hot.
That's hot.
So, BDSM has its levels. There's very tame stuff. Then there's more extreme stuff.
I'm trying to look up... Okay, so I wouldn't, know what to call some of the things that I'm thinking of. Mm. So I'm about to go on a website called badgirlsbible.com.
Ooh.
The complete list of 239 sexual fetishes and kinks. Sorry, continue, please.
No, it's okay. I would say in the relationship I was just in, I definitely discovered I was a lot more into BDSM than I previously thought. We both took a test on a site called bdsm-test.org. And it gives you a gauge on where you stand in that kink. Well, BDSM, having a BDSM kink is kind of like having multiple smaller kinks. It all kind of feed into one bubble of BDSM.
When's the last time you took the test?
Must be a few months ago now. I took it with my friend Melissa. I was surprised she had never heard of it, honestly.
She hadn't?
No, I don't think so, no.
Interesting.
Yeah. I highly advise anyone listening to this to take that test.
No, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It really is.
I take it pretty frequently. Just because I want to see if anything changes.
There's some gross shit in there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say urine and excrement stuff. I know they say not to kink shame, but
I'll kink shame a piss kinker.
Dead ass. Yeah, I'll kink shame that.
What do you have to go through and you're like, oh, I found my result. But what do you have to go through in life? What about it?
Yeah, but then anal.
Go on.
No, hear me out.
Yeah.
Because it's it doesn't make any sense why someone would be into anal, but then there are a lot of people who are into anal. 1 out of the 2 people in this room is into anal. We'll let you figure it out.
It might be the person that keeps bringing up anal.
Shut up. There's got to be some weird formation of neurons when you're younger that leads to a kink in the future.
Oh yeah, everything stems from childhood trauma.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
Hey, hold on.
No, I said what I said.
Okay, well, explains a lot.
If you really think about it, it does.
Okay, we're getting a bit too deep for talking about sex, okay?
Okay. Alright. I'll save it for my therapist.
But anyways, BDSM tests.
Yeah.
My results indicate I'm what's called a switch.
Really?
Yeah,
Me too!
Oh, hell yeah, high five.
I have my results pulled up right here.
Oh my
It's
God.
the first one.
Oh, Jesus. So a switch. A switch is basically someone who is into being both the dom and the sub in a relationship. You know, they switch when the situation calls for it.
Pull your results up. Let's go through it.
I don't think I have them on my phone.
I'm sorry.
You mother.
The last time I took it was October 6th, 2020.
Frequently my ass.
Before that, it's pretty close behind. Also, it is just BDSMtest.org.
There's no hyphen?
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Sending them to the wrong places.
God, you probably got a virus all because of me. I'm so sorry, guys. Remember, that's BDSMtest.org.
Alright, maybe I did lie to you because then the last one I see is from December 2019. December 15th.
I know. No, wait. You told me you've taken a lot more often than that.
I thought so, but I can't. Well, it doesn't really matter. So, my 3 are Switch.
Yes.
Brat.
Oh.
Brat Tamer.
Oh. You are the true essence of bisexual, my friend.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my top 3.
I know I probably shouldn't say this, but I think I kind of want to see what you would do as a dom.
I honestly don't know. I don't have an answer for you. The thought of a submissive man. Something about it's just spicy. On that note.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but
I don't know. To me, it's more about like a powerful woman. You know, having sex with a powerful woman. Like, there's something really hot about that.
Okay.
But at the same time, there's also like the primal thing about, you know, being that I don't know how much in detail I want to get in this, how weird it's going to sound, but there is something primal about, you know, wanting to be a dom in sex. However, the thing is with like fetishes and stuff, they're not fun unless your partner is like into them too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know, of course, but like, listen, like if your partner is like, there's a difference between your partner actually being into it and your partner being like, yeah, I mean,
I'll
we can
do
try
that for you.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So, I don't know. I really got to explore a lot in my last relationship. And,
Good for you.
Thank you.
Genuinely.
Thank you.
That sounded not...
No, it's okay, guys. I've learned
I mean it. Good for you.
Thank you. We'll probably come back to this on a later date. But maybe we'll put the kibosh on the fetish talk for now. Because I feel like we have a moral obligation this episode to our... Oh my god. I think some blood came up there.
Gonna make an anime noise. We made the same noise.
Sound of an anime man in pain. Okay, no, we have a moral obligation to our former coworker, Spencer. Mm-hmm. I feel like we need to tell some of our favorite Bonton stories for a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Here's one. I remember one summer working there. There was a few of us in the home department that day.
Oh yeah, by the way, Bonton was a department store, a place of retail. My friend Gina apparently thought that I had worked at a Chinese food place all these years.
You're fucking kidding me.
No. Our friendship was well established by the time I got that job, and I never once told you what it was.
I'm assuming...
The Bonton?
I'm assuming she's basing this off of the word wonton?
I don't know.
Is that racist?
I don't know. But I was like, is that real? You thought I was working at a Chinese food place this whole time? I was like, Gina, I had to wear dress pants.
Your friend Gina has a smooth brain.
Not a single wrinkle. Like...
It's like a watermelon in there.
Seedless.
She's going to text you at this part in the podcast. She'll be like, hey.
She'll be like, hey. Yeah. Sorry.
So,
I love you.
Hayley and I worked in the home department at Bonton. You just hear that in my voice?
The home department.
Sometimes I work in the men's department, but It was mostly the home department.
Home.
We had a bunch of like knickknacks around the house there. A lot of cute stuff.
Yeah.
So like I was at the registers this day with another coworker, and the home department manager was rearranging some stuff with a third coworker. And there was a couple shopping, and I would describe this couple as white trash. Point is, they knocked over like a TV tray or something, like a slab of wood. And I just walked over, and I was like, "Hey, everything okay over here?" The woman looks at me with utter disgust, and she's like, yeah." I'm like, "All right, well, I was checking. It sounded like something fell." And I spotted the TV tray. I picked it up, put it back where it went, and I walked away. Wouldn't you know it, about 20 minutes later, our store manager comes up. He looks at me and he points his finger. He's like, "You got a complaint."
Are you kidding me?
I'm like, for what? He's like, "A woman said you accused her of knocking stuff over." And I was like, "I'd never accused her of anything, but she did knock it over." Yeah.
Yo.
So she was a right. God, to put it lightly, and non-offensively, she was a right fucking cunt. Yeah. I mean, our store was filled with like self-righteous motherfuckers like that.
Literally the worst. That's why I always say it was the perfect place to start off, because nothing after that could have been any worse.
Oh yeah, the people we
got broken in with those customers.
Seriously. It really was like a 50-50 shot at Bonton.
Yeah.
Whereas like at current store name here, like it's really like one in every like 100 customers.
Yeah, you get your like douchebag for the day, and that's about it.
Exactly. So that was one of my stories. What do you got for Spence?
Well, I have one that I like to tell during job interviews when they're asking you like, can you name a time when like you had to deal with a difficult customer and like tell me how you dealt with it. And I tell this story every time. I also got a complaint with this one.
Oh, is it was it the crazy coffee lady?
It was the coffee lady.
Okay. Crazy coffee lady.
It was oh shit. I remember the name of the coffee and I'm like, Bonton.
Is it like Green Mountain?
I don't know.
Dark roast. Spencer, I know Spencer knows.
Yeah, I know.
Spencer, I know you know the coffee lady we're talking about right now.
This bitch used to come in, and if you remember from the last episode, our carts were tiny. Mm-hmm. This bitch would fill up a cart with these K-cups of coffee.
We had a wall of K-cups, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, we did. She would just take this one specific brand and just clear us out, pretty much. So we were very well aware of her. She's a regular. And this one day, she wasn't even my customer. That's the thing. That's the thing that gets me about this. I wasn't even the one helping her. I was helping a customer. She had the fucking coupons at this place. She had brought me a coupon that I could not use, or it was like just a day after the expiration date, whatever. I told her I couldn't use it. And she was totally fine with it. She was like, oh, all right, I'll get it next time. It was fine. She was nice. But Coffee Lady overheard this. Mm-hmm. I believe it was like a birthday coupon. It was one of the coupons that like, it was a one-time use.
Yes.
It wasn't one of the ones that we could hang on to behind the register and just scan it for people that we liked.
Yeah.
Which we never did.
No, totally never.
We followed all of the loss prevention rules.
I would never dream of scanning a publicly available coupon for a customer.
Yeah, no, never. So, Coffee Lady had just used this birthday coupon. We'll just say that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Those are one-time use only.
Mm-hmm. Just to be clear, that means that as soon as she used it and her transaction went through...
Oh yeah, that coupon was void.
Yeah.
We ripped them up and we threw them out as soon as we were done with the transaction. Like, you could not... It wasn't something you could keep on the side,
In case there were any, 50-year-old women listening to this that don't understand the concept of a one-time use only coupon.
You can only use it one time, you stupid bitch. But she tries so hard to, get to hand over the coupon that he had just scanned for her coffee. And I look at it because I was like, shit, people, give away their coupons all the time. I'll reuse it if I can. I couldn't. So I was just like, sorry, like, once you use this, you used it for your purchase. She can't use it for hers too, whatever. And she goes, but I just used it. And I was like, exactly. I didn't say that.
It's like,
but
no, you're getting it.
I was like, we're almost there. We're missing a few dots. But I was like, yeah, you use it on your purchase. As soon as you're done, like, fully cashing out, we're going to rip this up and, like, throw it out. And she just, like, was not getting it. And I'm trying to explain it to her. And I eventually am just trying to, like, I'm, like, saying sorry with my eyes to my actual customer who's just trying to, like, get her shit and get out. And she's like, it's really not a big deal, like, trying to be quiet off to the side because Coffee Lady was scary.
Yeah, it was probably because she drank, like 7 cups of dark roast coffee a day?
I think they were decaf. I'm pretty sure they were decaf. She was on something else. But yeah, in the moments from me turning from Coffee Lady to my customer, apparently I had rolled my eyes, which I have very expressive eyes, I know this, but I usually wait until everyone's away from me to do all of my expressions, because I'm not going to do it point blank in front of a customer.
No.
Anyway, she, like, storms off, I cash out my lady, whatever, it's fine. Then, maybe 5 minutes later, Coffee Lady barges back in, like, in a huff, and she goes, what's your name? And I was like, looking around, I was like, me? I was like, Hayley? And she goes, all right, I'll be calling your manager. And I was like, okay. And she did. She called and...
Our HR manager at the time.
Yes. Who then called me. She was in the store. And she called me from her office to the registers. She's like, so I just had a customer complain about you. She said you were, like, rude while cashing her out and that you rolled your eyes at her. And I was like, she wasn't even my customer, and no, I didn't roll my eyes. And she's like, I didn't think so. She, like, was like, I have to call you type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just, to this day, when I'm talking about it, like, in job interviews, they're like, how did you handle that? And I'm like, she never, I just didn't.
I didn't. I kind of just stood there and let it happen.
Yeah, like, what do you, like, do you really have nothing but, like, I don't think there's anything someone who is working in the customer service industry can do that I would call their manager and complain about them unless they, like, did something horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
I have called many times to compliment a worker before.
See, that's nice.
Yeah.
But more people should do that, but more people, like, complain, and they'll complain about the stupidest shit, like, that doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
And it's just because they don't understand how the world works.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, that was my Bonton story. I fucking hated that lady.
Oh, I don't think there was anyone at that store that liked her. Well, the next thing I wanted to talk about is just some really small, but I made a note of it. I don't know how you feel about these. On Twitter, you'll, like, it got really popular with Wendy's. They, like, hired, like, some 22-year-old.
Oh, to run the account?
Yeah, and, like, she memed the hell out of it, and everyone thought it was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I was one of the people that also thought it was very funny.
Yeah, okay, good. You scared me for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, like, a lot of other brands, they were like, okay, this is a good way to market.
Yeah.
But there is a group of people that see this and they, like, just seethe, like, at it. like, they're like, silence brand. And
what?
It's like they see it as some kind of disgusting corporate marketing thing. They're like, don't listen to them. Don't laugh at their jokes. They're just corporate. They're fucking faceless corporations just trying to get into your wallets. And it's like, it's a fucking 22-year-old, like, college student that, like, they're paying, like, too low of a salary to just sit on their phone and just tweet funny things to, like, promote a burger. It's like, shut your fucking mouth.
I had no idea that this was an issue.
Yeah. There's like a lot of like anti-corporate people who like just like froth the mouth over like these accounts.
But it do be funny.
It's hilarious.
Yo,
Dude.
seeing like some pages like McDonald's, seeing them shits tweet like how I tweet, which is disgustingly.
Yeah.
All right,
Degeneratively.
you didn't have to agree with me, no. But it's just funny because it's like that verified check mark. Just it's like, is this real? Like they really let them say this?
I'm sorry, I just pictured like seeing a tweet from McDonald's saying, "Y'all like feet pics?"
Is that not a genuine tweet?
All right, moving on. I probably shouldn't have revealed that.
No, I feel like that definitely would be something that they would tweet.
Just because why not? Yeah, at this point, I don't think I'd be that surprised if like a giant brand just like tweet out something that like risky.
What was it? I remember seeing there was like 2 of those accounts. I forget like which restaurants or whatever, just going back and forth, and they were like flirting with each other.
Yeah.
And they're just like, "Yo, DM me if you're serious" or something. And I'm just like, this is wild.
But like that's like I think that's like genius.
It is.
Yeah. It's like it's clearly working because people are talking about it.
Marketing genius.
Yeah.
That is a nod to my current coworkers.
Yeah.
You ever just develop like your own special language with your coworkers?
Yes. Oh yeah. Back at Bonton. Sensational.
What? Did I know about this?
I don't think you did.
Was it while I was there?
Probably. It was me and there's that funny video. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's a rapper or something. If he's not, then it's probably really
Lil
racist.
Yachty?
I don't know.
Is it Lil Yachty?
It's the cheesecake thing. It's a cheesecake joke where he's like, I love cheesecake. Sensational.
I don't think I know what that is.
So basically, me and whenever we were talking, I keep forgetting. Oh, I remember who we were talking about. It was I'll also bleep her name out. But whenever she'd walk by, we'd be like, sensational.
I can't believe I didn't know about this. Or maybe I did and I just forgot.
Maybe. It was very terrible. Well, we were also like 17, so like who cares?
Oh,
we found her very attractive.
She is very attractive.
She is.
Not my type, though.
Hey, man.
I respect her, though.
No, she's cool.
She's intimidating.
She is. Okay, we gotta talk about her now. We had a manager at Bonton who wasn't that much older than us.
No.
I think she turned 31. Did her birthday just pass?
I don't know when her birthday is.
I don't know when. I feel bad I don't know when her birthday is. I know she turns, if she hasn't already, 31 this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was like 26, 25 when we worked there.
Yeah. She's 8 years older than us.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, time freaks me out sometimes.
Yeah, how about that? So she's a very short Italian woman, and she was such a hard ass, like really cold. And it's funny because I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I should message her and tell her, hey, we started this podcast, you should listen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to.
So,
especially after this one.
I definitely want to text her about this one. She was really cold, great at her job though.
Oh yeah.
You know, I never really had a problem with her. I'm sure there was a couple times where I was like, man, fuck you.
Oh, well, yeah.
But,
she liked to assert her authority.
Yeah. I will say I was very proud of myself that over the course of my time at Bonton, I had chipped away at her.
That's kind of your thing.
Yeah. It is, isn't it? Yeah. She's a big softie. She's doing well for herself.
Proud.
Yeah, very happy for her.
I haven't seen her since your birthday party 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah. She would. Yeah, she'd have come to that.
Yeah.
And
there was the Bonton clique over here, and then it was the squad over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, where do I
go? You might as well just not have come to the party.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I got trapped in the squad. Yo.
Yeah, we trapped you over by the.
You weren't there.
Snack table. I came over.
After I had been stuck. There was no room for me to leave, and they trapped me.
Yeah, but you were surrounded by a bunch of attractive young men.
That didn't make it better. It was still scary.
What, you're telling me that being surrounded by men doesn't make you feel safe, Hayley?
It did not.
Okay.
Okay, well, some of them. I trust most of them. I didn't mind some of them.
Yeah. Okay. So I got a couple more topics, and then before we get into like the main shindig you want to get into.
Yep.
I just wanted to make a quick note about this. We didn't talk about this on the podcast, but we talked about this that day, like when we were hanging out beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
They're called amiibos. These little figurines Nintendo sells. They're like little figurines, little statues with a little microchip in them that you can scan on Nintendo systems, and they do various things in game. They usually cost like $17. There's a new one coming out. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, originally published on the Nintendo Wii in 2011, is being re-released for the Nintendo Switch with updated graphics.
Sounds like an ad.
I will advertise Legend of Zelda, hell yeah. It is being re-released for the Nintendo Switch in July, and they are selling another amiibo for the release of it. It is Princess Zelda. Well, she's not a princess in this game. She's just a regular woman. Well, with an asterisk there, but that's a spoiler. And it's her official artwork from the game, and in little statue form, $25. And I'm, to put it lightly, a gigantic Zelda superfan. I love the series.
I thought you were going to say you're a slut for Zelda.
I'll say it right now. I am a slut for The Legend of Zelda. And I want that amiibo really bad. The thing is, as evidenced by the recent release of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, scalpers are motherfuckers. They are on an eternal quest to suck the happiness out of the world. That being said, the Zelda amiibo, which has not even been released yet, is pretty much gone due to scalpers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was waiting for the Switch like 4K revision later this year to be like destroyed by scalpers. Like I was waiting for that to be my introduction to this world, but no, the little figurine of Zelda is where scalpers come and bash me over the head with a lead pipe. So
What do you think those resale prices are going to be?
Too goddamn fucking high.
Yeah.
It's already a bitch that like this amiibo was gonna be like $25 instead of $17. Like now you're telling me like I'm gonna have to pay like what, like $50, $75 just to get it. So
I'd say that's lowballing probably if they're gone that fast.
That's me being optimistic.
Yeah. Well.
You know, I would love it if there were people out there that like use the same tech scalpers use to buy a bunch of shit, and then they all just like sell it.
Yeah.
Like no
extra charge.
Yeah, exactly. They get all their money back essentially.
Right.
They're just doing it so scalpers don't get it. I'm sure that's out there, but it's way too few. So basically, this entire topic was just fuck a scalper.
That reminds me when the Kylie Cosmetics, like Kylie Jenner, when her things were really popular, her lip kits and everything, and they would sell out so fast. And I have a few like resell apps, and I would always see those on there. I think they retailed for like $60 or something. You get the lip liner and the lipstick, whatever. That doesn't really matter. And I'd see people sell them. Or then she started coming out with eyeshadow palettes. It got even worse. It was like at least double the price. When she started doing eyeshadow palettes, people really fucking wanted those. And I'd see them on these apps for like over $200. And I'm like, that's just fucking ridiculous. Like, who's actually buying it for that just to have it? Especially something that, like, if you're going to use it, you're going to run out of it.
Yeah.
And if you just hang on to it, what's the point in that?
Yeah, it's not the same as, like a collectible or something that, like, lasts forever.
Right. That's where I always got, like, tricked up. I'm like, if you're going to use it, then that kind of sucks. Because if you really want it that bad, you're going to use it all the time. You're going to go through it real fucking fast. For $200, go fuck yourself.
First off, completely agree.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. But secondly, that really does remind me of, like, the culture of, like, buying really expensive clothing. Like, it's really bad with shoes.
Yeah, I never got the, like, sneakerheads. I never got that.
Your shoes are meant to get dirty. Like, they're going to get dirty. You're a fucking insane person if you buy a pair of shoes and think, I'm never going to get this pair of shoes dirty, but I'm also going to wear it so people know I have money.
You're also someone who buys the same pair of shoes every couple of years. The one pair. You have the same pair of shoes, you buy them once they're worn out. Let me see them. There they are.
I have a pair of black and white Vans.
Slip-ons.
Yes. No laces. It's how I like it. Damn
I
it.
went with you the one time to rebuy them.
Yes, you did.
And I was like, these are the same pair you have. And you're like, yes.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? I have a style. It's part of my style.
Okay.
Flannel, jeans, Vans. That's what I've been known
T-shirt.
for. Yeah. That's what I've been...
Plain t-shirt.
Old Spice underneath. You know, that's what I've been known for ever since 12th grade.
Maybe you should switch it up. We'll go shopping one day.
Remember the time we went shopping, I bought a green flannel?
The one time I picked out a flannel for you and you're like, I don't know about that, so I bought it for me.
Mm-hmm. It looked good on you.
Thank you. We should do that, though. That should be a thing where, like, we'll pick an outfit for each other.
I'm just thinking, what's the worst thing I could make you wear? But also, what can I make you wear that make you look good?
I wasn't thinking I was going to make you look bad. I thought it would be a nice thing.
Well, now I feel bad.
Good. I thought it would be a nice thing.
I don't know. I could probably... Okay, so am I not trying to stick within your style?
Correct.
Okay.
Something that, like, neither of us would typically wear.
Normally wear. Okay. I'll just make you dress like a fucking scene girl.
A scene girl?
An alternative scene girl, yeah.
What would that entail? Do I get fishnets to wear under my jeans that have holes in them? Is that part of it?
Maybe I shouldn't make you dress like that. I don't want to make you dress like something I'm attracted to, so, like... Yeah, that day would get weird really fast. You'd
be easy to get something out of your comfort zone, clothing-wise.
Maybe wear, like, a cardigan or something. And if you wear, like, some chinos or something. Some
chinos? Yeah. Alright. I got an image.
Yeah. Okay, my last topic.
Yes.
It's a heavy one.
Ooh, okay.
It's the one where I said, like, I wanted to get, like, well, you, Hayley.
Yes?
You have a vagina.
I do.
Yes. And I wanted to talk to someone with a vagina about this. Because I, on the other hand, have a penis. I have a...
Disgusting.
I have... So... there's a YouTuber I watch who, like... He's not really a science YouTuber, but he more takes on, like, you know, pseudoscience.
All right.
And he interviewed this woman named Dr. Jennifer Gunter.
Okay.
And she's basically a genius when it comes to the female body.
Ooh.
And she is really
That's hot.
Damn, dude, she knows what's up. She is really against... Alright, I want you to track his license plate. So she is really against pseudoscience in the realm of the female body.
Okay.
And, of course, the biggest thing was Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow is well known for her roles in the Iron Man series. And so anyways...
Shallow Hal.
Yeah.
That's where I know her from. Ooh, Jack Black.
Oh yeah, Jack Black.
He has such a good energy.
We can't go on a Jack Black tangent.
Okay.
We love Jack Black, but we can't go on a Jack Black
Jack Black
tangent.
and Mike Myers give me the same energy.
Oh my God, where is that collab?
We might have to call them.
Fuck. God. Okay. I'm just like, I'm filled with Jack Black energy right now. Okay, no. Gwyneth Paltrow basically made a snake oil company called Goop a couple years back.
That's hers?
That's Gwyneth Paltrow.
I didn't know that. I've heard of it.
That's her baby. Yeah, Goop. She's a fucking insane woman.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. So when it comes to the vagina, Gwyneth Paltrow marketed a jade egg that you pop up in your pussy.
I do remember this. Really tapped into the rising crystal thing. People are really into that. We won't get into that.
We won't get into it. But it basically, to put it in medical terms, the jade egg does jack shit for you. Dr. Gunther, she went on to just talk about how...
Please don't stick random objects in your vagina.
Well, I mean, you can stick some random objects.
Okay, not something that you hold up there for, I don't know.
There's no point. If you can stick something made of jade up in there for pleasure purposes, but for health purposes, it's useless. Also, a jade dildo sounds needlessly expensive.
Let me go on Etsy right now.
Go for it.
I'll tell you how much.
I've never used Etsy for anything sexual, but I'm sure it's wonderful.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah? Holy shit. It just looks like cucumbers, honestly.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Penis.
No one is shaped like that. I'm sorry.
Penis. It says penis.
Maybe that's why.
Dongling. Where are y'all getting these words? Peen. Oh, I clicked on it.
Oh no, it's in your history now.
This is on a private tab.
Okay, good.
Safari.
We're not amateurs. We look at unsavory material in incognito.
Oh, some of these are horrid.
Maybe you should stop looking at the penises,
No, I can't
Hayley.
stop.
I'm gonna keep talking. Dr. Gunther went on to talk about how and I'm not the most social justice-y kind of guy, but I totally agree with her where she's coming from on this, that since basically the birth of civilization, women have been made to feel really gross about their downstairs area, especially when they're menstruating. It's just kind of a way to keep women oppressed, and that
that never made sense to me. We literally create life. Yeah. How are you gonna downplay that?
Hey man, I wasn't there.
Not you, not you as in history.
Yeah.
I just don't understand where the logic came from. We should be fucking worshipped.
Well, there were plenty of cultures that did worship women.
Rightfully so. Okay.
Listen.
You got me hyped up now.
I don't think anyone should be worshipped,
Okay. And that's our episode. No.
Anyways, have a great day, everyone. I think this should go without saying, but I don't think women should be made to feel gross about their,
Well, Dylan, I'm glad you feel that way.
Well, thank you, Hayley.
Sometimes I worry.
No, it's okay.
Gotta keep you in check.
Just because I don't feel like women should be within 50 feet of me doesn't mean
Oh no! If I ever saw a woman,
if I ever made direct eye contact with a woman, I would scream and then cry.
I have been following the 6 feet apart social distancing rule for women my entire life.
Yeah. I
have never been closer than 6 feet.
Okay. Well, she want to talk about shit steaming your vagina and my ex-girlfriend, she was the first woman I ever met who was who I'd ever heard this from. Douches. Mm-hmm. Pointless.
Yes.
Yeah. My ex-girlfriend.
If anything, harmful.
Yeah. Yeah. She was very big on how the vagina is a self-cleaning oven.
It is.
Yeah, which is exactly what Dr. Gunther said.
Yeah.
And, it's funny because as a guy who, never has to, deal with any of that, I mean, it is very easy to keep a man's genitalia clean. Some guys aren't so great at it, but...
Some guys need to wash their ass.
Yeah.
Wash your ass. Yeah.
To all the guys listening, please remember...
soap.
Wash your ass. Keep your package clean. Get nasty. Up under there, okay? Lift it up and put the soap there, okay?
Push it off to the side. Get under there.
Grip it with... get a handful of your stuff. And just get the soap right up in there, okay?
For the love of God.
But it's funny because I never thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, douches. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
It's just a thing that existed.
Yeah. It wasn't until I started dating her and she told me about that where I realized oh yeah, that's the whole fucking point of menstruation. It getting cleaned out.
Well, there's also discharge. It's pretty much an everyday thing. Can get different the week before your period because you're ovulating. Mm. There can be more of it. It's weird. Sometimes it can bleach your underwear.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have like a nuclear reactor downstairs, Hayley? Like, what's up?
It's not just me. Listen, okay.
You find out that's only used when bleaching your underwear?
A mix of fluid and cells from the vagina that varies from whitish and sticky to clear and watery, possibly associated with an odor. Not always bad, if I do say so myself.
What, the odor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it smells nice.
You really are bisexual. Wow. We're going to get real disgusting right now. Okay. I had this discussion with Melissa.
Okay.
I won't bleep her name out. But I always thought that the smell of, like, my ex-girlfriend, it smelled nice. Mm-hmm. And,
pheromones.
Exactly. I asked her, I was like, hey, like, when you're with a guy, like, do you think,
his
like...
dick smell like something?
Yeah, like, do you enjoy the smell of, your man's dick? And she was like, honestly, yeah. And I was like, okay, I know dicks don't smell good, so that has to be pheromones. Like, that has to be what we're picking up on.
Something to add onto pheromones. If any woman has ever gone to a pure romance party, those are so much fun. Those are just like, someone comes, gives you a bunch of, like, you can win different sex toys, different, like, perfumes, different, like, body stuff, whatever. This was the first and only one I've ever gone to, is when I was at school. And there was a perfume that smelled different on everyone because it reacted to your body chemistry for each person. Tell me why every woman in that room said I smelled the best. We were all smelling each other's, and they'd smell me, and they go, oh my god, yours smells really good. And I was just like, I know that's right.
Hayley, that wasn't perfume, that was holy water. They were trying to introduce Jesus to you.
That's not what a pure romance party is. But yeah, I was like, is this what the ladies be smelling? Oh. How come I don't have a girlfriend yet? It's crazy. Yeah. Like the people that don't have to wear deodorant and they just smell good all the time.
Everyone always tells me I smell great, but in reality I just coat myself in Old Spice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. I have a fear of smelling bad, so I make sure there's not even a chance I smell bad.
I just told my one coworker that I don't wear deodorant. I just put, like, baby powder on because I don't really sweat all that much. And she's like, huh?
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's what she said. And I was like, why? Do I smell? And she goes, no. I'm like, no, you don't.
Wow. I'm learning a lot about you, aren't I? A lot about
I'm a
you.
catch. Someone wife me up.
Damn.
I be smelling good.
Okay, I feel like I gotta give some facts about the male genitalia now.
Go for it.
You know why the testicles have, like, the scrotum is outside the body, and, like, testicles.
Please tell me why. I ask that all the time, actually.
Because for some dumbass reason, this wasn't fixed through millions of years of evolution. Sperm cells, if they're kept at body temperature, will die because they're too hot. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Your sperm cells, like, the testicles have to be kept a few degrees lower than normal body temperature, or else the sperm cells will overheat and die.
What kind of design flaw is that?
I know, right? It's so
no, because
annoying.
I always wondered that. I was like, how come our shit is tucked away all nice and neat in here? Mm. Meanwhile,
it's just like,
fucking
it's dangling
slapping around all day.
I don't know about slapping, but, like...
just out here chilling.
Like, maybe wearing basketball shorts in the middle of the summer. Ugh,
I don't like it.
Sometimes that shit would be real annoying. I remember one time I went to the store in a pair of sweatpants a few years back. My shit was just, like, swinging and, like, I was like, I hope no one looks my direction, because I know they can probably get a glimpse of it, and that's going to be real awkward.
Dear Lord, I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
No penis envy here.
Thank you. I would really like it if humans instead evolved to, like, have an internal scrotum.
I would also appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm fine with the dick being out.
Well,
like, yeah. Like testicles, it just...
How would that work if it were on the inside?
It'd be like a lizard. It just comes out when you need it. Or a dog. I don't know why I went to lizard first, but...
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, just be like a little, like, just like a little, like, nub or like a little...
A nub?
Yeah, and then just shoots out, like, 10 times the size.
Push to start.
that was Hayley's input of the day.
Listen, sometimes I think things,
and
it's funny.
And they come out of my mouth, and then I laugh. And
all right, that was funny, and I'm not gonna stand for this. Anyway, yeah, I hope y'all get that shit figured out.
Thank you. Yeah, so. Give us another 100 million years, maybe. Oh, I looked up a while back why men have nipples.
I know the answer to this, but go on.
All right. There's no reason to get
Tell
rid of them.
them.
The reason men have nipples, even though we do not produce milk, is because there was never any incentive over the course of evolution for us to get rid of them. They never had any detriment on men's survival. So there was never any need for, basically, if there was a mutation, if a man was born without nipples, he would not fare any better than a man without nipples when it comes to survival, and that's, kind of the whole catalyst of evolution. So I would prefer not to have nipples.
Why are men's nipples acceptable, but women's nipples are not? Just because we have fat behind them?
I don't know. It's kind of more of a cultural thing.
Well, it's stupid, and I don't like it.
Well,
not that I want to, show everyone my titties, but I want to be able to, if I so choose.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to take the conservative route on this one. I think it's kind of gross. I think it's distasteful.
Lady nipples?
Out in public, yeah.
But men get to be shirtless out in public.
Okay, yeah, but they're not equal.
Ugh! You heard it here first, folks. Dylan Johnson just said men and women are not equal.
I'm glad it came out.
That's all I heard.
As early as episode 2. I'm glad I'm really showing my true colors here. There is clearly a different connotation between,
That's not the woman's fault, though.
Okay, but, it's still there.
See?
Listen.
This is my issue with men.
Okay. You can't just lump all men together. You know that.
I'm going to.
Okay, well, that's called
I'm
sexism.
going to make gross generalizations about men all the time.
There is a word for that, Hayley. And we shy away from it.
It's called feminism.
Listen. We will talk about many topics on this podcast.
Yes.
And I may have what our listeners may see as an unpopular stance on some things. Or at least a more conservative stance. I'm going to put it like this. Is the way I see it. People are free to do what they want. But I'm also free to hold my transgressions against it. We were talking about... I think this was before we hit record. We were talking about, people who just like to fuck around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Casual sex.
Yeah. People are free to do that. Yeah. But I'm also free...
It's just not for me.
Exactly. I'm free to look at it and be like... I feel like that's
a little bit different, but, I kind of get where I kind of get it.
Yeah.
We are not going to get to this best friend thing today.
No. Just do a long episode. I don't know. We never decided that we have to keep it down to 1 hour.
Yeah, you're right.
Basically, as far as I'm concerned, if I was walking down the street and, there's a lady with her top off, no bra, I wouldn't fucking call the police on her. I wouldn't throw rotten fruit at her.
Harlot!
I would just be like, okay, well, that's kind of, distasteful, but whatever, live your life. And I'd keep going, do my own thing.
Right.
You do your own thing. I can think what I want about it. I'll do my own thing. You think what you want about it.
So, in the context of a nude beach, what are your thoughts on that? Is it because, it's
what do you mean?
Would it still weird you out if you saw bare titties on a nude beach? Because it's just a designated spot for it. It makes it okay?
I would be very uncomfortable at a nude beach, frankly.
So I just, the way that I think about it is just, that's just people's bodies. And that's it. Oh, there they are. Sometimes I think clothes are weird. I'm not saying I'm trying to be a nudist or anything, but sometimes I'm who thought to, market this?
It was our lack of fur that kind of kickstarted it.
Well, maybe we should grow some back. Let's just
or rub some
regress.
Rogaine all over us and just.
No, that's an idea.
I just picture like a headline: some woman takes a bath in Rogaine, comes out as Sasquatch. I did it. I no longer need to wear clothes. You think that would be allowed if someone grew so much hair you could not distinguish anything on their body? Like, you think they would still be forced to wear clothing? Like, if they had like
forced,
like thick, long fur coming off of them, like all over their body except for their hands and feet. You think do you think they'd still be like legally required to like wear clothes outside? Like, I'm talking about like you cannot see their genitals.
Probably not then. Those are the only parts of the body that people have issues with, are the like intimate body parts.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird when you look at like indigenous tribes, like some that are even like still around, and they're just like free the titty all over the place. And I'm like, that's cool.
Why don't invent like a computer or something? You know, all these tribes out in the jungle. Why don't they just get with it? You know?
Oh my god. Keep up with the times.
Seriously, it's 2021.
There's cars, people. You do not need to ride a fucking warthog.
You ever hear Facebook, dude?
Add me back.
Put down the spear, okay? Walmart exists, dude. You don't have to forage for berries.
Oh my god. You know what I will ask for, though?
Of course.
The second Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah. Let me grab it.
Please.
Yeah.
I downed that shit. Did you finish yours, too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's hot.
That's hot. Well, after that, I'll be awaiting everyone's angry comments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, if you can make fun of Taylor Swift, I can assert my radical...
No, I'm so...
I'm
gonna get some shit for that at some point.
Oh, yeah, sure.
From
But
certain people.
yeah, I don't know. I stick by my views.
Yeah, fuck Taylor Swift. I don't know. I was trying to explain it to my one coworker the other day, my hatred for her.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's always been there. Like, I never liked country, so I already wasn't a fan. But, like, something about her, I just don't like it.
I understand. But whenever I try to, like... I feel like we talked this before. If I'm, like, playing a video game and, like, I'm using, like, a character creator and I want to make, like an attractive woman...
It always looks like her?
Yeah, but I'm not attracted to Taylor Swift.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm gonna stick with my gut feeling for that, because if I don't like her, there's a reason.
Wait, wasn't there that bullet when, like, Kanye, like, got on stage...
I
like,
laughed.
all those years ago?
I thought that was the funniest shit for a while.
Didn't it come out, like, a few years ago that was all planned?
Probably. Well, no, the thing about, what was that song? Oh, I made that bitch famous, like that line. Mm-hmm. Is that the name of the song? I don't even remember.
You can't be asking me
Yeah,
these
okay.
questions.
Well, it was something like that, and there was like a line about her in it, and she came out saying like, "Why the fuck would you say that about me?" or like something like that, and Kim Kardashian posted the video where they're on the phone with each other, and he says the line to her, and she goes, "Yeah, that's cool." Which I might be out of date if other developments happened after that, but once I saw that video, I was like, she literally just said it was fine to say that. I don't know what the problem is.
Considering she makes a song for, like, her 50 ex-boyfriends...
See, okay, that doesn't even bother me.
Well, please, let me finish.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my only thing.
Considering that, it always seemed to me like she really loves milking a situation.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean, trust me, I would love to write 50 songs for my one ex-girlfriend alone, but, geez.
Yeah, I don't know. For a while, I was, like, easily influenced, and I was like, yeah, that's all she does is write songs about her exes. But then, as I got older, I was like, that's how a lot of people write their songs. So, there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine. It's just something about her personally that rubs me the wrong way, and I don't know what it is. But whenever I get that feeling about someone, it's for good reason.
You know what? No, I will totally vouch for this. The last two women I was with Hayley told me both times that they were bad news. And, oh my God, Hayley could not have been more right. The first time, it was like a really mild thing. It was just like, she's kind of fucking around. You know, it wasn't...
I knew from, like, within the first 30 seconds of meeting the girl before last. And I never said anything until the end, sorry. But then... You told me, you were like, well, why didn't you say anything when it went to shit? And I was like, okay, I will next time. And I did.
And then I went through 14 months of...
not listening to me.
Yes.
I have a very good intuition
Yeah.
for people. I'm a very good judge of character. I pride myself on that. I pick good people to be friends with, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And...
I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
I brag to people about you because I'm like I'll go to Hayley because I know she'll call me out on my bullshit. and you do. Mm-hmm. And you do.
You give me a lot of material to work with.
I do. Fair. It's very fair. You know what? Lately, you've been giving me some good shit to work with too, but that's not what we're here for. But I think that's one of the things that pissed me off the most about this last relationship I was in is how much of a strain she put on me and you.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like we just didn't talk for like a whole month. And
yeah, it was like 3 weeks.
Seriously, and like, God.
I was like, we have never gone this long without talking before.
Seriously.
It was weird.
Yeah. But we got right, I mean, after a very, very sappy apology, we got right back into it. And that's when we watched the London video.
Is it?
Yeah, it was that night.
Oh.
Yeah. My ex, a lot to say about her, but she hated Hayley.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely could not stand her. I mean, there was one night near the end of the relationship where my ex wanted me... I had plans with Hayley the next day. And me and my ex had been...
having a disagreement.
All day, yeah. And my ex wanted me to cancel my plans with Hayley the next day so that I could spend a second day with her. To which my response was, well, if you want me to spend another day with you because we've been fighting all day... We'll just be fighting the entire second day because you made me cancel plans with my best friend to spend time with you. You'll just get us, like, another 24 hours of us not being happy. So, of course, when I inevitably refused to cancel my plans with Hayley, my ex started throwing a tantrum not unbefitting of a 10-year-old.
That's exactly how I picture it, too.
She was, like, pounding the bed when... She literally, like, pounded the bed and exclaimed, I hate Hayley, I hate her, I hate her.
I cannot believe I had this much of an impact on a woman who I have seen in person twice.
Yeah.
I had met her twice.
Yes. And she liked you after the first time, but then you had a conversation at my birthday party.
Oh, yeah, I spoke to someone else.
You know, in a hushed tone.
Yeah, and we were giggling. We were watching SpongeBob.
No, but remember, she hated SpongeBob, though.
Well, she can go fuck herself.
Fair. I have no more to say to that.
Yeah. That's just how me and Lorenz are.
Yeah.
Bleep.
No, we're not bleeping Lorenz's name.
Yeah, you're right. We can't bleep Lorenz.
But, yeah, Hayley's only crime was being born with a vagina. And my ex hated that.
Something that actually just came up in my memories on Snapchat, it was when I finally responded to her Facebook message. Because I was like...
I totally forgot that she even messaged you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Was it like saying like, hey, like, I'm sorry or something?
Yeah, because I don't remember what... Oh, it was her apologizing for the Twitter thing.
Oh, yeah, so my ex stalked Hayley on Twitter.
And she thought anytime I, like... tweeted something about a man that it was about Dylan.
Let's say this right now. Hayley's taste in men, I could not be farther away from her taste in men. Okay? Just putting that out there for context.
Yeah. This has never been anything more than platonic.
Absolutely. But you can still, of course, write a fan fiction if you wanted to.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Wait. What if that happens? What if that happens down the road? Oh, God.
This is going to be really funny to listen back to after, like, 50 of them.
Right. Yeah. Oh, no. I have Wattpad. I'm gonna have to check.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, she was doing some dumb shit on Twitter, so then I, in turn, blocked her and changed my bio for when she tried to go on it again to stop looking. She didn't like that.
No, she came to me and she was like, "Did you tell Hayley I was looking at her Twitter?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And she's like, "She blocked me and she changed her bio to stop looking." And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty funny. You kind of proved her point."
Look at, she went on there again.
Yeah. It's
my God.
It's almost as if you're digging through her Twitter to find material to use against me.
Yeah. Which she wouldn't have.
Exactly. There was nothing she could have even have found. Oh, God.
But yeah, so the memory was, I finally messaged her back after like 3.5, 4 months.
Oh, she gave me so much shit.
Oh, I know.
Every other night.
I know.
About you not messaging her back.
I know. So when I finally did it, I thought it was hilarious when she left me on red for a long time. Mm-hmm. I was like, she doesn't get to do this. Mm-hmm. She does not get to berate you for me to message her back and then ignore the message when she finally gets it. I was like, you do not, that's not how this works. Yeah. Either you wanted the message or you didn't. But that's what the memory was. Yeah. I was just venting. I was like, what kind of bullshit is this? How's she gonna leave me on red when I'm just accepting her apology because this whole situation was her fault?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We'll have a whole thing about her one day.
Seriously, I remember when we were telling our lovely friend Morgan, we told her
lovely
all about.
Gal.
Yeah, it took 3 hours to tell the whole story.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Your version of the story.
Yeah, the only version.
Well, I mean, I have mine.
It'll be a 5-part podcast.
My stories don't take that long to tell.
Mm-hmm.
You're a much better storyteller than me.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a dig. No.
I mean, it kind of is.
I took it as a compliment, so
okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, God.
How do we segue this into being best friends? So Dylan
I
and that bitch broke up, and we're still best friends, and so we're going to do a best friend tag.
Yeah. Fuck her. I still have my best friend.
Hell yeah. All right. So I just found this. Okay, so this list of questions is on a site called teens.lovetoknow.com.
Okay, so funny you said that because originally when I was planning to talk about fetishes, I was going to make a joke and be like, this is from like teenvogue.com. So top 5 fetishes.
All right, so we just going to jump right into it?
So is this going to be a thing where like you ask a question and then I have to guess the answer to you, you guess the answer to me?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we did one that like got way too serious. So this one's more lighthearted.
Okay.
Because the last one we did, it was like, I don't even remember what the questions were, but we like had suddenly gotten into like a really deep conversation, and I'm like, this isn't what this was supposed to be.
Yeah. We'll try to keep this as lighthearted as possible.
Oh yeah, well this will be. All right, ready?
Yes.
What is the funniest thing I've ever said to you?
God, you have said some shit to me that I've like bent over in laughter from. I could honestly go through my screenshots and just see like some funny shit
you have some of the
me.
best ones. Some of them I forget the context completely. I'm like, what were we talking about that came up? Should I say the funniest thing that you've said to me? Well,
yeah,
it's just the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah, what do you have?
It was it was the time I don't remember the context of this.
Is it though?
Oh yes. This man looked at me dead in the face. Said, hold out your hands. I have to throw up. And I was like, what? Hold out my hands. It's still funny.
Oh my God, I'm sweating. Oh my God.
That was that's up there.
I'm proud of that. I don't know. I honestly... Wasn't it like late in your dorm or something? And,
I don't know.
I was just like, fuck, dude.
Hold out your hands.
I gotta puke. Hold out your hands.
Wait, was that in person or was that over text?
That was in person.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember being at your dorm when it happened. Oh
my God. Yeah, that one got me. I think about that sometimes. I said it for like That joke became my personality for like 2 weeks. I just said it to everyone.
I'm finding screenshots of our conversations from over the years, and I think it'd be funny if we acted them out.
Oh, God. Well, I don't even know which ones you have.
Exactly. I think that'd be the fun part. So, obviously in this, I'm the blue, you're the white.
Wait, how old is this? Why do I still type like that?
March 14th, 2019.
Oh, my God.
Over 2 years old.
All right.
All right. Screenshot number 1. I spit in your general direction.
It's not that I hate the berries. I just prefer it if they weren't there.
Yeah, it's not that I hate minorities. I just prefer it if they weren't there.
That is not the same.
I smell unacceptance.
I don't remember that at all. By the way, we are both Black Lives Matter, we love minorities.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we're totally down for, like, racial equality and stuff.
Yes. Fuck the All Lives Matter bullshit.
All I'll say on that is Leon Lush, I think he put it best when he said, all lives don't matter until all lives matter equally. Right. And that's what I'll say.
Just gotta get that out there because we make stupid jokes.
I really, you said we weren't gonna get deep in this.
I just wanted to clarify it before someone was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Listen, I may be against a woman flapping her titties in the wind, okay? But, like, I ain't down for racial prejudice.
There we go.
Yeah. Put a 100 emoji.
Oh, yeah. 3 of them.
100 fire emoji. Okay. Perfect. Here's another one. This is a request I had for Hayley for a long time. Screenshot number 2. Get my face on your forearm.
Why do you want that so badly?
Someone is getting my face tattooed on them eventually.
It's not me.
Well, why not?
I don't want your face etched into my skin, Dylan.
You could make me dance.
No.
Hayley has an alligator tattooed on her right, what'd you call it, your bicep? Yeah. And I constantly tell her to make it dance.
Remember the one night I texted you? I was like, Dylan, wait. I kind of can make it dance.
I think I texted back in all caps like, I fucking knew it. Here, we both tweeted about this screenshot when it happened. We were getting really deep about dreams in this conversation we had. This is from August 8th, 2019. I think the pleasant dreams hurt the most, though they're nice in the moment, until you realize it's not real, of course.
Exactly. So in other words, I hope I have nightmares tonight rather than have pleasant dreams.
I hope I have dreams of nuclear annihilation before I have dreams of a girl.
Dead ass. These are so funny out of context. There isn't even a lot of context either. Yeah.
Here's a single text from Hayley, a screenshot. Hayley, read this.
If I knew where the hoes were, I'd let y'all know. I remember what that one was about.
Yeah, all the boys.
Ooh, the squad. The squad loves Hayley. Actually, I don't know if they still do. Here's
a screenshot from the boys group chat from November of 2019. End of November 2019. So like a couple months into me dating. Miles said, I miss Dill. I long to see you, my friend. If I don't see you soon, I'm going to start fighting everyone and everything. Then Will said, he's been gone for a while. And Miles said, he got some coochie from his girl. My man's a happy rabbit, probably. I support it, LMAO. I'm trying to see what his energy is like now. Then said, fact, Dylan started fucking and forgot about the boys. And Miles said, he's a god. Okay, so after digging through a bunch of screenshots, I can't really think of a singular thing you've said that I think is like the funniest thing you've ever said. Mm-hmm. I don't really have a great memory when it comes to that, but I remember there was one thing you did over FaceTime once where I was just sitting there just being like, Hayley, I'm gonna... So, Hayley... I'm giving Hayley the benefit of the doubt. It was late at night. She was very tired, and she attempted to do some math. And so all I see is her frantically scribbling on a notepad. trying to work out this equation. And I'm like saying, like, what is it? Like, let me help you out here. She's like, no, I need to do it by myself. And I'm like...
To reference that, I'm really bad at math. I'm part gay, I can't do math. It's a thing.
I never knew that was a thing.
It's a thing. Are you good at math?
I'm great at math.
You're not gay.
Well, there we go. Okay.
I got some of the gay and it depletes your math abilities.
So she eventually figures it out, but she can't stop laughing. And I'm like, what is so funny? And she turns the paper to the camera. All Hayley was trying to do was divide a number by 2. And I was beside myself.
And it was a number I already had from adding 2 other numbers. I had the answer the whole time. And I spent like 15 minutes on it too.
You were like almost in tears.
I was crying.
So I'll go with that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I passed away a little bit that night.
Hit me with that next one.
Alright. Am I more likely to snort, fart, or spit out a drink when I laugh?
Snort, definitely.
Snort?
Yeah, you snorted quite a few times.
I feel like you would spit.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd spit out your drink.
Yeah, there have been plenty of times. I think on FaceTime there have been times when like you have said something hilarious and I've been in the middle of taking a drink. Yep. And I'm like in the middle of a swallow and I swallow, never spit.
Ooh, which cartoon character is my doppelganger?
Doppelganger?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
This is hard.
Yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow. Ooh, I don't know.
Squidward.
Fuck you. I'm Rick.
Can I be Morty then? Oh. Oh, Rick.
Get in the car, Morty.
Get in the car.
He's not going with you.
Leave my brother alone. Leave him alone.
Get in the fucking car, Morty.
Morty, I've modified my portal gun. Now it's also a real gun. Why are you holding it to my head, Rick? Shut the fuck up, Morty.
Oh my god, that whole episode is just gold.
I fucking love Michael Cusack. You know that his show, Smiling Friends, it's get
picked up?
Yeah. Later this year.
Thank God. I was trying to explain that to someone once and then I couldn't play it anywhere and I was like, fuck no, you gotta see it. It's funny.
378 million people told Adult Swim to fucking
shit.
Yeah. And by told, that's probably like views, but like considering the following Zach Hadel and Michael Cusack already had, yeah, that show was getting made.
We still have. Are we going with Rick and Morty? I feel like
I feel like Rick and Morty.
But like, that's more personality wise. That's not like looks.
Yeah, but I can't think of anyone that like looks and acts like you.
He doesn't have to act like me.
Well, that's a doppelganger. What? No, that's not a doppelganger.
No, that's
just looks.
Yeah.
Oh.
See how you are. I don't know. The one thing that I did think of was, but it's not even like. The more I think about it, I'm like, nah. The fucking professor from Powerpuff Girls.
Professor Utonium?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll take that.
Just the build and the hair.
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Alright. Well, there you go. There's yours.
Okay.
Come on, I'm a blonde, blue-eyed white girl.
Listen, hey, I can't think of, like...
There's a million of them.
You name one. What is... a character that looks like you?
I don't know.
The only one I can think of is fucking the character Lindsay from Tall Drama Island, but I don't want to compare you to her. Her mouth is full of Dr. Pepper right now.
No. My titties aren't that big. I'm not built that.
Let's go to the next question.
All right. Ooh. This will be harder for me to answer for you. But what song makes me dance no matter where I am when I hear it?
Something Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande.
Wow. Be more specific, please. Do you not know my guilty pleasure songs? Do you have guilty pleasure songs?
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 of them. They're not even really guilty pleasures because I am not ashamed of them.
Would you dance to Before He Cheats?
How do you dance to that? You just like aggressively act out the words that she's saying. I dug my key into
You
the
kick a chair and like...
start slashing some tires.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you just tell me what the song is? Because I know what mine is. Doing great. You can't think of a song for yourself that you would dance to? I don't think I've ever seen you dance.
Yeah, I don't dance. Yeah,
don't dance, I know you can.
Yeah, I really love dancing to that Cuban shuffle song.
Oh my god. I cannot. This whole time you thought it was Cuban shuffle.
Yeah, ever since senior year, I honest to God thought it was Cuban shuffle the entire time.
He says it. Cupid.
It sounded like Cuban.
A brand new dance. It's called a Cupid shuffle.
Yeah, I always heard it as Cuban. I never questioned it. I was like, okay.
I love that song.
See, I'll dance to that.
Okay, well, that's a dance song.
Okay, fine.
I didn't know if there was just... I don't know. I guess that's fine. Well, I'll tell you what mine is.
I mean, there's a lot of rock songs I could, like, bang my head to. But,
I guess that works. Mine is Whip My Hair by Willow Smith.
Really?
Yes.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, that's one of my guilty pleasure songs.
Wow.
The other 2 are Mrs. Right and... oh, shit. What's the other one called? From Mindless Behavior. Yeah, Mrs. Right. I gotta see her. Travel all across the world to see her. What's the other one? Oh, ain't my girl, she loves me. Hit me on the line even when I don't speak. Ain't my girl, she loves me.
I'll be honest with you.
It's called My Girl. That's what it is.
I would have guessed that was Justin Bieber.
It's Mindless Behavior.
I don't know who that is.
They were ahead of their time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey Ya by Outkast.
Classic.
I will get up and I will
All
shake
right.
my-
That's fair.
When he says, all right, now fellas, there's just one guy like, yeah.
Ooh, if I could only yell out one word for the rest of my life, which word would I scream?
Titties.
That is a good choice.
Yeah.
Probably would be too.
Yeah. You're like obsessed with it.
The word titties?
No, well, titties.
In general?
Yeah.
Well, who isn't?
More of an ass guy myself, but.
I'm a titties kind of girl. Would it be a swear? I feel like it would be...
I
feel like you would do
Tourette's.
cunt. Cunt would be funny.
Yeah. Cunt or fuck.
Yeah.
But fuck's kind of generic.
That's what I didn't want to go with that. Can you imagine? That's like your last word.
No, wait. Can I say bingus?
You're gonna scream that?
I want it to be a word that brings me joy, and bingus brings me joy.
Alright, that's fair. Ooh. Which celebrity of the opposite sex is most like me?
Pete Davidson, or I don't know. Well, whoever, like, the comedians that, like, make you laugh and stuff. I feel like you, like, I don't know, you got something going on with them, like, personality-wise.
Pete Davidson?
I don't know.
That is a very interesting choice. So, the first person that came to my head for you, Anna Kendrick. And I don't know why.
I get it, but at the same time, I don't.
That's just the first person I thought of. And I was like, that makes sense. But then I was like, no, yeah, it makes sense.
I won't turn it down.
Alright, so Anna Kendrick and Pete Davidson.
Sure. It's a good... I listened to that podcast.
So would I.
Yeah.
Maybe he's funnier in that kind of setting.
Oh, fuck.
No, he's really funny on SNL, but that stand-up special I saw, it was just painful.
Can we just both aspire to be Bill Hader?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait, I'm Bill Hader, you're Kristen Wiig. We got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The Chorus Effect movie rendition. Bill Hader's in a wig playing you.
Yeah.
And Kristen Wiig cuts her hair to play me.
They would do it too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boy.
What are you doing here?
Are you crazy? It's going to be jammed.
I saw a door right here. And then he goes out into the sun and he dies.
He's like, no, wait. Okay, ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. How many days without a message from me would it take before you called the police?
In the scenario, am I actively trying to get you to respond to me?
Would you actively try to get me to respond to you if I wasn't responding?
I think I would go at most 24 hours without a response to you before I text you again. Okay. If I didn't have anything to say prior. And if you still didn't respond to that text, I would probably look on social media and be like, what's this bitch doing?
And if you found nothing?
If I found nothing, I would probably give it one more day before I start messaging.
Maybe she's just fucking around.
Yeah, before. Because you post frequently.
Ugh, I know. It's annoying. I know that.
It would be at most 3 days before I start messaging your parents.
I would say the same, probably. Because I feel like you can't go a day or two without complaining about a customer. Yeah. You're like, let me tell you about this bitch from today.
Yeah. Or whatever other miscellaneous thing I want to complain about.
Right.
Before you ask, listener, yes, I'm great at parties.
What are some of... Okay, I'll be honest with you. I didn't read a lot of these.
No.
I saw like the first couple and I was like, yeah, that's good. How many Oreos can I fit in my mouth at once?
Too many.
My mouth isn't that big.
I know.
I have Oreos, actually. I just bought some today.
I licked each one except for one.
You fucking asshole.
You shouldn't have stolen them. Call back to the first episode.
Yeah. We did it. I don't know, probably like 5.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Right? Stack them up a couple, like, in your cheeks like a
little squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of those little things that run around on the grass.
One of them little bitches.
Them nut bitches. Petition to Cuomo to start calling squirrels nut bitches.
Nut bitches. Alright, so here's an easy one. Who's the crazier one?
I'm sorry, but it's me.
I know it's you.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to say it.
Yeah. No. I mean, don't.
I have my moments.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You're batshit crazy, but I blow you out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just more like, there's a lot going on in here. You're more situationally crazy. Like you just have weird things happen to you. I just think of a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
My life is very boring, actually.
Once, I'd say once my writing it's published, I think I'll be able to show the world more of the shit I think of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely you find yourself in predicaments that warrant.
Yeah. I don't want to make it sound like I think about like cutting up a hamster or something and like that kind of crazy. Like I'm.
Well, why'd you think of it just now, you fucking insane person?
Damn, you got me.
No, we have our moments, but he has more of them.
Yeah, when you try to defend that.
It's not always a bad thing, it's just, you say it matter-of-factly.
Like sometimes I want to just follow,
Let's not say what we're gonna say. Let's not, okay?
Maybe I'll cut that out, who knows?
Okay. Any inside jokes? We gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You can't say the obvious one. The thing. Can't talk about that. We can't talk about it. Not yet.
Okay, wait.
We have to establish... We're not there yet.
I know, but
we probably can't ever do that, actually. I don't think
But it's so fucking funny. God. Okay. We have a joke that is probably out of everything is the easiest thing to make us laugh.
Yes.
But
It's wildly inappropriate.
Totally faux pas.
I don't even remember how we discovered, like, how we thought, like, this was a thing to start.
I can't remember the origin. I just remember, the earliest memory I have of it is at that banquet of yours.
Yeah.
Where your friend's boyfriend was just staring at us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was, like, his first impression of you. And he had never, like... That relationship was still new, so he, like, didn't really know me.
I mean, like, I think it's a fair first impression.
It was very telling. And
I don't regret it.
We don't need to be doing this.
Did he listen to the first episode?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you listen to this episode now, hey, bro. I don't regret it.
You gotta admit, it was kind of funny.
It was... But we can't.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't.
That's off limits. What's another one, though?
Well, besides the throwing of the hands thing, I think just us going, like, like,
I think I cried a little bit.
And then really just any quote from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is not really an inside joke, but like... No.
Sometimes they're obscure, though.
Yeah.
And we're like, got it. All right, ready? Trying to avoid the ones that, like, are a gateway to...
The deep shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've done together? I can think of one. It was somewhat recently. It was the day we brought her home, I think.
Oh, and, she...
No, you were talking about something... Oh, I should have just went with that, though. This is worse.
What?
We got onto the topic of porn, I think, somehow.
Hell yeah.
Or we were talking about ass stuff, and we were both like, no one's going near my ass. And somehow I was like, I don't remember what it was. I think you were talking about, like, the stuff that you like to search up, like, spicy stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I found this stuff that, let me just show you. And I played, like, 0.02 seconds of it, and I was like, that's enough!
Okay. Now I know. Yeah. Yes, okay.
That was pretty weird.
Basically, Hayley was trying to describe one of her fetishes to me. And I couldn't... I was trying my hardest to wrap my head around it. Yeah. So she played a video for me, and...
Because I couldn't explain... I couldn't use my words.
Literally 1 second.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Got it, yeah.
And she ripped the phone away.
Yeah. So that was weird.
We got deep that day. I remember we really got deep about, like, that's one of the most we've ever opened up about, like, our fetishes to each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was a nice day.
There was another time in your room where I think it was when we were doing this, actually.
Yeah?
The last time we did this one.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, I really recommend you and your best friend. You should totally...
Nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
In this friendship.
Talk about how much you love eating ass, dude.
Oh. Such a disappointed sound. But that's one of the weirdest things I think we've done together. Yeah. That was fairly recently.
I forced you to play Doki Doki Literature Club till like 4 a.m.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. It was.
My girl Yuri, crazy ass bitch. Honestly, I kind of want to play it again.
Yeah. I don't know if the creator of the game, if he ever finished like all the updates and stuff, but there's supposed to be like more story content coming. But that was like a couple of years ago.
When we played, you said I think they were working on a different game. Did that ever happen?
Because
this was like 3 years ago now that we did this, or 4 years ago, right? 3?
3. Yeah. It was like it was my second year at community college.
Did I say that out loud? Fuck.
Yeah, no, the creator of the game, Dan Salvato, he put out a tweet saying we're working on a different project, but like more DDLC work. The content is in the works, something like that.
And you said there's mods too, right?
There's a lot of mods for Doki Literature Club. So, yeah, we can always go back and revisit it.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Anything else?
If you had to change one thing about the other, what would it be?
I think that's going to get too deep.
Too much?
Yeah.
I thought we could keep it somewhat on the surface.
You let me hug you.
So I'm very much not a touchy-feely person. I never have been. Like, I've gotten really comfortable with some of my coworkers now, and sometimes they'll just, like, I don't know, hand on the shoulder type thing, or, like, touch my arm. I'm, like, hyper aware of it.
Yeah.
And not entirely, yeah, I know what it's about. More childhood trauma.
Yeah, like, don't fool yourself, Hayley.
Yeah, no. I figured it out. But, yeah, anytime that we've hugged, I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Whereas I wouldn't say I'm a very touchy-feely person, but like I definitely do express affection through physical gestures. Mm-hmm. You know, like me and all my bros, you know, we be like cuddling. But no, like I've always like to express, you know, like friendship with like a hug and shit. Mm-hmm. But Hayley's not into hugs.
No, I am not.
So. While
Sorry.
I would love to give her a big old hug and a squeeze, but I cannot.
I will not allow it.
She will bite. The way Min wriggles out of your arms when she like gets uncomfortable, that's how you do it. If I try hugging you, you just like
no.
Get all noodly. No. And you're like, watch. Your mom's like, watch out for her nails.
I don't have nails. I have lesbian hands. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
I just cut them. Actually, I barely have nail.
Ooh.
Your nails are way longer than mine.
Hey, man. That's not what this podcast is about.
Cut them to at least this. There's still some nail there.
No, I do. Listen.
That's what I would change about you. Cut your fucking nails.
It's a sad reality that we live in because, like, my nails did not grow this fast when I was a wee bab.
Wee bab.
Your nails grow a whole lot fucking faster, though, as you age.
That's disgusting. It freaks me out, honestly. I'm like, where is it coming from? Same with hair.
There's a tiny little factory run by little imps in your fingers, and they're constantly just, like, adding on, like, bricks on the end of it, and they're just pushing it out ever so slightly.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah. Every, like, few months, it's kind of, for women at least, it's, like, suggested you offer, like, some kind of mineral, maybe, like, jade, and some kind of, like, round shape, maybe an egg. How you offer it to them, I'll leave it up to you vaginally, but, like, you know, think about it.
Okay. I'll keep that tab open.
Gross. We were kind of all over the place today, weren't we?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
This is super long.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot to cut down.
Yeah. We still didn't figure out what our, like, closing is going to be.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
so in the end, Dylan has to cut his nails and I have to learn to accept affection from other people.
Something's got to give here.
This is the message for today. Let's just close out on things we need to work on with our therapists.
Well, I was diagnosed with acute adjustment disorder.
I have been diagnosed with anxiety. That was a given, though. That wasn't that hard to figure out. All right.
I'm going to get some more of that garlic bread.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We are 2 Dr. Peps down.